Back, and they'll start at the 25. It's a toss play to the right. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. Tackle at the 45-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They're going to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion sets up an important third down play.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return. What the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Design quarterback run. He's got the first down and more. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And Gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Graham near the sticks. It's Carr. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Watch the spin move. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a quick grab. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Tigers will look to confront here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Started with the next drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. QB keeper all the way. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They can't stop him. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime Spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down after that previous play.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That run moves the ball across the 35. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down after the incompletion. In the shotgun, handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but yet nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Moffitt. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes the first down, but crazy price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. defense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Come to the line for second down and very short now. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On the move now. Close to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's picked for a third down tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff running right. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Finds an open target on the left side. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Back-to-back deep shots. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's got it with room to run. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the 4th quarter.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Leaning on the run game here late. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? That's a fly to the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Wow, I cannot believe they're still out there running the football, but hey, they're competing. I would have probably taken a knee, but these guys are still out there executing. The result's a touchdown as time expires.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm City, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Football national championship at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. He keeps it on the design run. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Dogs. They strike first in this national title bout. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. You like about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end. And they'll begin the drive at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got his man in the open field. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He shreds the tackle. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the ground, a chance to score. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Again, makes it second and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moffitt. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Moffitt. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the bunch formation. Ball handed off. He's got room to run. Now here he goes. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, what a grab! He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Makes it second down. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Moffitt.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's third down for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Receivers are bunched together. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now. Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Georgia. Great connection there for 6 points. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the 1st and still going. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Oh, the running back. I think he might be frustrated. He has such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. I don't blame him.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust. And
it's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Moffitt. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Moffitt. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Ball handed off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Design quarterback run. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. The quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. kick. It's good from 55. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This is a return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On third down, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go on fourth down. In the clear at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Now offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver grabs it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. QB keeper all the way.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after needing a few yards. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. That's a design quarterback keeper. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Heads out of bounds is a short gain on the play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Pressure is coming. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defense
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. 2nd down coming up. Down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Strong game by this quarterback. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's hit just before the throw, and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Chewing clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booting away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they were 4 on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Tough position here. 2nd and long from the 14.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch. Look for a 1st down at the 37. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force him to throw underneath.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia. This passing game is on fire today. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver occurred perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
52, Georgia, 34.
Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Ohio State, 59, Georgia, 34.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia, 34.
And he'll take off deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. With the game out of reach here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.